What's the word, everybody? What's the word? What's going on? Take this moment right here and hope that everybody's doing well. You know, Alan, what's up? What's up? What's up? LFG. LFG. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Let's get it. Hope you're doing well, man. So it's crazy, just I'm gonna preface all of this by saying and start with how people, just because you hear the truth, it doesn't always mean that it's negative. Just because a person tells you the truth or you try to err on the side of caution and live as close to your truth as possible doesn't have to be a negative thing. It doesn't have to be some type of bad situation. It's reality. It's absolutely needed. It's necessary. You can't continuously believe that when you're living with the wool pull over your eyes and you're living in a fantasy, in some type of falsehood, that there's not going to be any repercussions for that. It's you're looking at the whole thing right here, like, this show right now, right? This live, these on the YouTube streets and certain sectors of YouTube genres, whatever you follow, you got these two individuals who are now like the topic of certain segment in YouTube. And I'm tying them in with crypto. There's a reason why, which was kind of like a surprise to me. It was a little of a surprise to me, like how these two people are like connected with some kind of crypto too. Like, that's crazy. I was like, okay, not in a bad way. Like initially, before everything turned out to go the way it is now, I thought these guys, okay, sound like you're doing something. It's flip to Dow. But let's rewind real quick. You're looking at two guys. The one that I was familiar the most because of, hip hop is DJ Envy. DJ Envy hails from Queens, New York, right? Been in the industry for 20 plus years, started out selling mixtapes and whatever, was part of Desert Storm with Joe Budden's Fabulous and these other MCs, DJ Clue and all that, and became popular with being 1/3 of the radio show, the morning radio show known as The Breakfast Club. Interviewed thousands and how many, entertainers and musicians from, couple years back, not even couple, is two, few years back, I started hearing him after he interviewed some other people, but he started talking about how he's into real estate now, right? Real estate. I'm like, okay, but you're talking about it over the radio, right? So you're into real estate, you're making money, and you're doing seminars. I'm like, okay, you got your knowledge base up, you got your skill set, you already got your platform, a nationally syndicated radio show, and you're talking about how you in the real estate game. And when you hear real estate, people use that and as a way to really make money and achieve some type of independence financially, right? Ownership, right? Equity, right? Your property value goes up. You upgrade your kitchen and bathrooms. That helps the monetary value of your house go. All this stuff. Oh, okay, you teaching the people, all right, all right, all right. I didn't care. That's me though. Because I remember back in the 90s. Was it the 90s? Yeah. Early 90s. Late night infomercials. Late night infomercials. I'm dating myself. Who cares? Late night infomercials in the early 90s with the folks like Carlton Sheets having these late night infomercials. Because, late night infomercial, commercial, TV. Yeah, that was a thing. That was a thing. Carlton Sheets. No down payment program. You buy this for like $100-something. You get the kit and he teaches you how to buy homes with no down payment. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've been around for a while. Yeah. Oh yeah. So, and through the years, there's been all kinds of people and enclaves and conglomerates and individuals and folks that are trying to like create seminars in hotels, conventions, these places. They rent halls and they do these lavish presentation on how to just get rich quick with next to no money. Then you go to the convention and it's just like you're like at a mini concert. You don't even know what the F is going on. You're sitting in the thing. You're like, yo, these people are on stage. There's a podium, microphones. Like it's just sound systems all crazy. And you're like, oh yeah, you just walked into this marketing behemoth, bombarding your cerebellum, bombarding your system with all kinds of information and elation because you're just excited. And you want to be a part of something because all that was for was to sell you a dream on how you're going to get rich. You just walked in the regular life. You're like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go to the seminar. Oh, it's on this day at this hotel, at this location. Sure, why not? At the end of the seminar, guess what they do? They give you the trick bag. Oh, it's going to cost you how much to sign up for my course. It's going to cost you how much to buy to buy this kit. It's going to cost, and with this kit and course and training, you get all kinds of support, thousands of dollars. You came in with lint in your pocket, and now you now have to scrounge on the spot to make money because these people they hit you with this presentation. How to make money in real estate with other people money and no money of your own and all this stuff and talking fast. I'm not saying that's what these cats did. I'm giving you the buildup of stuff that I've experienced way back in the rookies in the 90s, early 2000s. I've been out here for a minute. Been out here trying to uproot myself out of crazy situations and at the same time keeping my head on a swivel, watching both ways. And said no thank you every trip. So and that's early 90s, middle 90s, end of the 90s, early 2000s, all that crazy stuff. People would call you. You give them you made a mistake of giving them your number before you left. They calling you on the regular. Excuse me, Mr. Wonder. It says here that you've been a part of our convention. Are you still willing to join the such and such and such and such at this affordable price? Oh no. Oh, well, what we can do for you is give you a fabulous deal. And because, hey, the real estate market is booming. Then 2008 comes and everything went south. And then you have the birth of course, cryptocurrency. But crypto's been around for a while. Do your research, who cares? But Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto. And then here we are, crazy, trying to make money out of just like, ones and zeros. And computer digits and stuff we can't even touch. Here we are. I like music. I love music. I love it. I love it. It's in my blood, right? It is. It's just what it is. It's what it is. Then you got this hip hop thing going on, right? And all of a sudden, oh, that's it, man. Give me the right drum pattern, the harmony, and that's it. It's out of here. Part of it is what it is. Part of my life. It's what it is, man. It's in my stream. I breathe and live this. But I'm not trying to be no damn Jay-Z and Drake. No, it got nothing to do with that. Got nothing to do with that. It has everything to. I stopped listening to the radio, number one. I stopped listening to the radio 20. What was it? I'm gonna tell you when. I'm gonna tell you when I stopped listening to the radio. FM. Faithfully. 2000, around 2002. 2002 came around. Let me tell you something. They were just playing in the major radio stations. You know what they were only playing? 2002. Summer 2002. They were only playing 5 songs on rotation it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. You know how many times I heard some hot in here? Hot in here? You know how many times they were playing that was the year, and that was the summer. I stopped. And then it was let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. It was Usher, Nelly, and 3 other songs they would just play at all. I stopped because it was brainwashing. This was before. This was back in the days with Hot 97, where it was the #1 radio station as far as hip hop and R&B in New York and maybe in the country. Who cares? Brainwashing. It was nothing but programming, deprogramming, brainwashing. You would listen to music that you couldn't stand, but you heard it all day and all night that you ended up loving it. That's the kind of program I was like, no, I'm done with this. I'm going to continue to remain tapped in the way I tapped in without trying to be programmed and conditioned by these radio programmers. No, I stopped. Hot 97 has some kind of problem, whatever. 105 comes around. Power 105, blah, 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 105.1. That's the radio station through iHeart that you got the likes of DJ Envy and the other guys, the other guy and gal who since left, Charlemagne and Angela Yee, whatever. Next. They don't even count at this point. Even though I heard Charlemagne got some pedophile thing attached to his jacket, that's crazy. And Angela Yee, who the guy with the round face, the bigger guy, right? Yeah, I don't body shame and do all that. Except you get me on a wrong day, I'm a body shame because who cares? Who cares? So Envy, you could tell when people talk and they're not that bright. You can tell when people are speaking, the elevator does not go all the way up to 9. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm lying when there's times you could just, by the way someone talks to you or speaks, you could tell. Not only a couple screws are loose, it's the damn hardware, Home Depot, the whole thing gone. They're not all there, right? I'm not saying Envy is not all there. I'm just saying Envy lacks a couple things. And especially when you're trying to put yourself in the forefront of creating something revolutionary by helping a community of people uproot themselves out of misery and financial depression and oppression. You got to make sure your ducks are in a row. You got to make sure your T's are crossed, your I's are dotted. When you're trying to stand on something, anything dealing with money. and you're trying to help a community of people, and you have a platform where millions of people listen to you every day, the Rumor Report every day, like for years, for what, 10, 15 years at least, minimum. And then you're hearing their scope, the perspective, the way that, like, you got to listen to what people, the way people connect with others. And you could tell, yeah, I don't know if he graduated high school. I don't know. But does it make anything, like, you could have the worst upbringing of the worst and still make something spectacular out of your life. Spectacular, right? But I don't know if his education base was really that strong. That's me. That's my own personal thing with this guy. Because people have challenged him. And his retort, his rebuttal, his feedback, and all this is just, that's why I say, I don't know about the high school. I just, every time he says something and it's not thought-provoking at all, it's 7th grade level analysis, paralysis. Imagine that. A 7th grade level analysis that paralyzes you because you're stuck there because you didn't go beyond that point. And that's this guy. That's why I never bought any DJ. I bought one mixtape from this guy, yo. Not for him directly, because the bootleg. Yeah, and that mixtape was garbage. But it just the whole thing, the way it was played, because it was a time, mixtapes was a thing, whatever. And DJ Envy mixtape, and you got the exclusive. You got and then you press play, and there was no mixing, no scratching, no nothing. It was just a thing of chronological order. Press play, 1 to 15 songs, one after the other. No creativity, nothing. And I'm like, tossed it like a frisbee. Let it spin around. If some of you don't know what a frisbee is, do your research. Who cares? And I'm like, yo, this guy's just like, you offering mediocre of contributions at best. Sometimes you got to challenge yourself and elevate your consciousness to do something greater, especially if you're afforded an opportunity to touch so many people with your voice. Just your voice, you can affect some real change, because all you got to do is reach one. This guy offered 7th grade contributions, bro. Fast forward to and then this whole time is just, that's his mentality. That's his mentality. That's just whatever. That's just me, man. That's me. That's why I stopped like, I don't care about all that propaganda. 7th grade analysis. What you got for me? But people are glued in, people are tuned in. That's why I always say, be careful who you listen to. Be careful, be aware of what you ingest. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I can't see what you're saying right now, because things are happening, flowing right now. I'm gonna get right to y'all in a second. I'm gonna get to y'all in a second. Flipping, okay. So he talk about how he in the real estate. My spider senses were tingling early when he said that, but that's just me. I'm not realistic. It was you, 7th grade analysis paralysis, and you talking about you in real estate, and this is already spider senses. Sometimes your intuition says some things, and it's either you pay attention or you don't, right? It's like you just wasn't settled with that. Oh, and then this is the thing with these people with these real estate things, yo. Oh, come to my seminar. Seminar? When you hear something about a seminar, instant cringe, instant squirm, an internal disruption takes place, for me at least. Don't talk to me about no effing seminar, man. That reminds me of some multi-level marketing, network marketing, fugaga, some nonsense. Leave me alone, bro. Don't talk to me about none of that. I don't want to hear about none of that. That's me. That's how I be. Yeah. And turn it off. I'm gone. Done. So that was 6 years ago, 7 years ago. And, and the reason why how I would find out is because they put clips on this thing right here, YouTube. It's not like I turn the radio on and let's see what the Breakfast Club is doing today. Let's turn and no, it would just be clipped, and they would have interesting interviews with certain people, and you see it on YouTube. Blah blah blah. Okay, whatever. Catch that. Yeah. Catch that. Catch that. Crazy part about all of this, one day this year, like in May, Memorial Day, I'm watching YouTube because, YouTube. I see Envy going at it with this other guy, Tony the Closer, who basically exposed this whole thing with how DJ Envy and his partner, Cesar Pina, basically fleeced and robbed millions and millions and millions, especially DJ Envy want to walk away. He want to tap dance his way out of this situation. But Pina is a mastermind, convicted criminal. This is a dude who already had, you already got in trouble. You dealing with a criminal. And then, listen here, man. Yo, man, presentation is everything. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. This is what reality is. When it's your presentation, your first impression has to count. It has to count. You align, okay, you got the 7th grade analysis paralysis guy introducing a criminal. Look at this guy, bro. Do a background check. Type his name on the Googles. Do your Googles. Get the information. We're internet age. You do your Googles, tack. You see the name, and then you see, this is no bueno. No. You want me to do what and how much and with who? Oh no. And you look at him and you're like, this is who you're trusting to do presentation to and the background, Shady McGrady? This is what we doing? That's what was doing. That's what was happening. Dudes be talking sweet. You're looking at this guy, I'm like, yo, this good. Yo, he from the block. He from the block. Y'all don't know? What's wrong with y'all? Yo, he from the block. This is, stop it. Hold on, man. I'll be right back. Y'all can't be this. Yo, I'll be right back.
Designer clothes, nail stores, the final toes. I'm dressing up my wife cause at night she even glows. Arm and Hammer, baking soda, something gotta give. I'm rinsing out my mouth, washing out my jibs. Sipping on some tea while I reflect on what I did. Staking Hex for 15 years, I did it for my kids. Stress free, no bother, they never have to worry about reliving my life so they can struggle like I did. What's this? A reenactment of a sage master. Respect mathematics, move forward, not backwards. If you have a best friend, watch you attach with. The betrayal is real and it could all end tragic. Life is savage. The truth is some can never manage. They walk around town all blind with bad habits. See, it's blissful when you smoke the cigarette of ignorance, thinking money is everything when it's all devilish. Still noble like it is just pure deliverance. Teaching the truth to those who seek it, admire reverence. Never embrace those who are indignant and praise irrelevance. Pretending they're intelligent but lack common sense. We were born into our bodies, that's where the first marriage is. Till death do we apart, but some feed us false narratives. See, before I'm legend, smack the devil in the face. And since the world's a stage, ask Chris Rock how it tastes.
I was born to create. If you ever made a classic rap song, you can relate. Put a seal on my fate. My family is straight. I dropped 19 timeless albums to the date. The love for my fans is crazy. They embrace me. I am the bag that money be trying to chase me. This is legit the best collaboration. Generational wealth from a song foundation. In this insane world, times is hard. Some commit suicide, some found God. The rest of y'all robots relying on the government. You gotta listen to the message that a brother sent. I wouldn't steer you wrong, I'm here to help shit. No problem spreading that knowledge, I'm never selfish. We invested in crypto, now I'm growing strains on a farm out in Frisco. Let's go.
Dude from the block, yo. What are y'all talking about? And I'm sorry. I just gotta go there. Because this is what it is. I just gotta go there, man. New York, New Jersey. You know, the guy Envy from New York. This guy from New Jersey. Okay, it doesn't matter. Don't be prejudiced. Don't, you know, just because they had Cesar Pina has some kind of troubled, checkered past. It's not indicative of what can happen in the future. People can change. No, son, I don't. Yo, check this out. Listen, man. Some people are completely resistant to change. They're not going to change just like that. Are you kidding me? Are you really? And what were you, sir? What did you get in trouble for, Mr. Pina? What did you get in trouble for? What did you get in trouble? Oh, some shenanigans with the shenanigans and the nanigans? Or what was it? Yeah, do your research. You'll find out. You'll be amazed. And now the game changed. It's a different lick now. Now it's about real estate and huh? And I'm supposed to entrust what? Yo, there are people who gave hundreds of thousands a clip just to this guy, yo. Because he had the secret sauce? What secret sauce? What secret sauce you got? People fast talk, you know, all this information regurgitated, added maybe 10,000 words in their vocabulary, or learn whatever language of whatever genre with the real estate market, and then just, you know, talk sweet to everybody and rock them to sleep. Same thing that happens in crypto, but this is the crazy thing, right? So one person dropped 1.6 million. You know, here you got my complete unbridled trust. 2017, the first investor, 1.6 milli. Boom. Oh, they're off to the races. Between 17, when I got into crypto, 17, yo, that's crazy. It's been 17, and now till the spring of this year, them dudes collected 800K, 65K. This one, 250K, half a ticket, $500,000. Boom. This one here, 800K. And then you're looking at these people who giving up the bread. These people who gave up the bread. I'm like, y'all didn't hear about some crypto? But check, whoa. I'm moving too quick. And I'm not going to keep y'all too long, but I'm moving way too. Let me just slow down. Let me just slow it down. All these thousands, right? And I know, simply because you from the block, and then listen right here, man. Listen right here. One neighborhood they went to that they were videotaping, and I'm going to tell you right now, yo. I'm going to tell you, this neighborhood, yo, is so blighted, it's not even funny. When you check this out, man. These people went to Patterson, New Jersey, talking about looking at property to buy, to flip and sell for a profit. Is this some Patterson? No, son. No. No, we not. No, listen, man. Not we, because I wasn't in none of that. None of that. Patterson is so impoverished. It's not even funny. It's annoying. It's annoying how in 2023 the state and conditions the way Patterson, New Jersey is and has been for decades. Let me tell you something, man. Going back, we're gonna rewind 30 years, something like that, 40 years. No, not. I mean, come on, man. I'm dating my. You don't know how old I am. It don't matter. Who cares? Something like in mid 90s. I met somebody from Patterson. He was like, "Yo, man, yeah, yo, where you from?" Yeah, Patterson. Oh, yeah, Patterson. Dude couldn't even talk. Had gold teeth in his mouth, but he couldn't even talk. But had gold teeth. Why he couldn't talk? Because his thing was wired shut. Why? Because he got stomped out. You could get stomped out anywhere. But he got stomped out in Patterson because he did something he wasn't supposed to do. And, he had so much drama. So much drama. He had to come to NY to escape the drama. He had so much drama. Put it this way. He didn't know really why he got stomped out and his jaw was wide shut. He didn't even know. And where I met him wasn't the nicest and the sweetest. It wasn't nothing sweet about where we were. And he was like, he preferred to have been there. He preferred to have been there than go back to where he came from because he just got into so much crap. It was every day, some issues with that one, with this one and that one. You're like, how you living in condition like that? And like a young person. Fast forward to now, you go to Patterson, you're just looking like, yo, why y'all? Yo, everybody, that's it. All these neighborhoods, all these streets. You go Martin Luther King Boulevard, Malcolm X Avenue. Alcoholics everywhere, drug addicts everywhere, fentanyl on the low, motherfuckers still pitching all this, and this is where you're gonna go and try to rehab. This is what we're doing, son. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing, and y'all can't wake up. And you got civil servants, you got people, professionals, all kinds of walks of life and background throwing thousands, 65K, 300K. You're like, yo. Y'all don't see, are you giving it to this guy reform? Like, is he really a reformed criminal? Look at how he's talking. You know how many people who look like him, who do bad things, and you just don't see a correlation? Because, we're not trying to really embrace being ignorant and stereotypical. But I'm just trying to be real. Like, really real. You got a brother, the dude look like this all he does is move weight. The brother, the Cesar Pina brother, you see there's clips with him too. Like, you look at him like, oh, come on, son. 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 When you just got out. Yay, yo, shout out to, hey, man, meager beginnings. You trying to get it how you live. It is what it is. But when you robbing for the people, it's crazy. And then what's the craziest thing? The craziest thing, which is not a crazy thing, and it's not surprising to me. Yo, you connected your flipping New Jersey, flipping homes, buying homes that are underrepresented or undervalued, rehabbing them to flip them for a profit. Flipping NJ was your name and all that. Then you do this flip to Dow thing. And I was hearing another content creator talk about it. He said, it's damn flip to Dow. It wasn't flipping NJ and Envy anymore. It was flip to Dow. The only Dow I know is just these terms in, crypto culture. Like, what are you talking about? Dow, huh? It best not listen here. Look, yo, the only Dow that I ever first heard about was the whole Ethereum Dow hack that caused the fork with Ethereum Classic and Ethereum proper as we know it now, which is now stay. Who cares? But what DAO y'all talking about? So what DAO? So these guys, because Envy, somewhat, complete. Show me your friends, I'll show you who you are. I don't care if you say you're not in it anymore or whatever, whatever. Who cares? I'm just talking, man. But this is what folks got to wake up and see things for what they are sometimes. Where there's smoke, there really is fire. And you associate with certain people, yo, you gonna be attached and you're gonna become those people or do the things that they do because you're around them. Why you're around them? Like minds, they could like, and all that stuff, man. Show me your friends, I'll show you who you are. Flip to DAO, decentralized autonomous organization. Talk. What are we doing? Is this Maker? What? No? What is that? Oh, well, of course now. Now it's about, you know, real estate, acquiring the assets and allowing the blockchain, utilization of a blockchain to accrue value based on real property. Oh, this is what we're doing. Oh, we introducing crypto into this now? Oh, so it's money on top of money on top of money. No, it's Ponzi on top of Ponzi on top of Ponzi-nomics for them. It's about, oh man, we got all this. First, we got 1.6 in 2017. You know, we're gonna take that money, just mess it all the way up, and we got to keep getting new people to come in to pay the old. And then when it comes to, you know, this whole thing, this is the thing with crypto, man, because y'all call, you know, this decentralization is the price you pay. You got good actors and you got the ones that are crazy wicked. This is what happens all the time. These people say flip to DAO. So you're introducing the people to your scheme on how to acquire property or whatever with other people's money, or actually with their money, rehab the homes, never got a return back on their monies. Never got a return back. And now you're going to tie all of this stuff, whatever shenanigans you got going on, to the blockchain. Oh, and you got seventh grade analysis paralysis. You think he could understand anything related to blockchain? He trusted you. You know what I mean? Like and then the people heard him, and it was seventh grade analysis paralysis who introduced this convicted felon to the world, to the country, to everybody. Like your hands are dirty too, bruh. And then you tying all that to crypto? Of course. Why not tie it all to crypto? The land of the Wild Wild West is still lawless. Why not? You couldn't have it any other way. Couldn't have it any other way. It's crazy. But this is what happens. And then, you know, of course, you think that's the last? It won't be the last. Some people just talking about it. But it's crazy. Like imagine you drop all this money on a promise, right? Because in crypto, this is what people do. So we've been doing. But you drop all this money on a promise to get a return in real estate, something that, you know, you could physically touch, and, you know, real estate, you know, crypto intangible. We, you know, buy this home, want to sell this home and all this stuff. Imagine if they just would have just been a little bit more educated and did something else that was a lot less, right, risky. Like, I'm thinking all this bread they spent, all this bread. Some of them, you know, they cried. Some of them even, you know, they contemplated suicide. Some of them just are completely devastated. Marriages ruined, all kinds of stuff. Like, and you know what these guys are doing? Like, dude the other day got picked up, the big guy, Pina, the mastermind of all this. Mastermind. He got picked up by the feds last week. Same day he got picked up, he got bailed out for $1 million. $1 million. $1 million. So you get picked up, lending some type of relief to the victims, and then the same day you get picked up, you get bailed out. You bailed yourself out because of $1 million, but you can't give to anybody the $1 million that you owe millions and thousands of dollars. That you, like, it's crazy. And then you attach your whole thing to the blockchain. You're attaching your whole thing, your whole operation to a blockchain. Then you got your own brother threatening people. His own brother, like, how are you wrong and strong? You know, like, people are crazy, man. Folks are out of there. They're out of their rabbit ass mind. Like, how are you wrong and you strong? Threaten to do something to anybody, and it's on site. Anybody who has a problem with his brother and all this. Yo, your brother stole me fleece. Almost. They said almost up to 100 million over the last 6 years. Like, it's crazy. It's not like little money. It's like, that's like that Liquid Loans Power City thing. Them combined is 65 milli. It's the same smoke, equal opportunity for the smoke. It's just what are y'all doing? Almost 100 milli. That's crazy, yo. It's crazy. That's why a lot of people may not know, why, whatever. But I felt like, I got this thing. They try to do the thing connected to the blockchain. See, this is the thing that folks got to understand, man. And people are like, oh no, don't be so blase blind. But no. You gotta be real. You gotta be so real, and not even just real. You gotta be real to yourself, because you can lie to everybody else, but at least be real to yourself and understand what's happening out here, y'all. This is about money, man. It's about money. Money does things to people. Like, they don't see they don't understand that the money's supposed to chase you, not the other way around, because the value is within you. It's within us. So all this other stuff that we lend our attention to, and because attention is currency, so everything we lending, everything we think we value, we having believe in or faith in, and all this stuff, it comes from us, man. It comes from us. Because if we all collectively just decided, listen, man, this ain't worth nothing, guess what? It's gonna be worth zero. It's gonna be worth nothing. But we get it all twisted. You rather hurt yourself. You rather lie to yourself. You rather live in a state of illusion, smoke and mirrors, to chase something that you can't take with you when you leave. It doesn't matter. It's just backwards. Just completely backwards. Like, listen, man, to be continued with them. It's gonna be to be continued. It's gonna be to be continued, because I want to see how you came into the crypto space. You flipped to DAO, came into the blockchain arena, oh, damn. You came out 100, how many million? 80 to 100 million? Woo. You fit right in. Them dudes will fit right in. Let me check the chat real quick, man. See what y'all talking about, man. My device is acting up. It's acting real slow. What are we talking about? Oh, man. The Daniel Moore, what's up? Let me say, oh, man, I'm way behind. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Oh, man, what are we doing, man? Westcott Crypto in the building, one half of the Pulse Nation Collective. Salute to him, and subscribe to this channel, folks. They do weekly shows. Weekly. I think Alan has a channel too. And if he does, go check if he has a channel. I don't know. Subscribe to Alan too. He's always been a supporter. Fire Ultra, what's going on? What's going on, people? He said, Goofy Envy, DJ Scare Me. Yeah. Indeed. Oh, snap. Patience is a virtue, man. From the impatient to the patient. It's fire. From selling mixtapes to selling mixed signal. That's crazy. That's freight. That's a joke. Moon Mutt, what's going on? Salute to you. I do everything. I do everything. Hey, yeah. Crypto Gains Club with the black top hat. Crypto Gains Club with the black top hat. CGC. Alan says CGC 369. Real Estate Rico. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Real estate is crazy, man. And see, this is how, like, folks, you know, what we're going through right now is like, it's a mix of philosophy and ideas. Because in one breath, we talk, oh, we want what we want to thrive, Hex, Pulse, Chain, Pulse X, through the moon, all this stuff. We understand that and everything. And there's other people that saying, well, uh, the launch wasn't great. Everything's below sacrifice. I didn't have to sacrifice. It wrecked. And then other people are like, oh, you got to onboard other communities and do all kinds of mixed everything. Let the first green candle come up. People forget about a lot, like this past weekend. Oh, yeah. Folks came out of the woodwork. It came out of the woodwork. And you see all these posts online with the crypto bubbles and how high the percentages that Hex was at. Hex. Yeah, Hex. The coin that a lot of y'all forgot about. A lot of y'all stopped talking about. A lot of y'all basically just didn't believe in anymore. The first inkling of anything going, and people are just like, oh, yeah, it's weird. Folks are weird. This is why you got to stick to your own plan. You got to have your own plan. Because who has the best marketing strategy? Who has the best idea to do everything to onboard and all this other thing and onboard? People are going to onboard. Richard Hart wants everybody to talk the good word, spread the good word. And I hear that. And I understand that. Because that's going to happen naturally. It's going to happen naturally to me. I get that. But when you force things to happen and then you're not even 100 with yourself, it shows. It shows. So you can't listen to everybody out here, man. Can't listen to everybody. These people that be talking about leaders and all this stuff. Come on, man. Really. Like, lead yourself. Lead yourself. Lead by example, by leading yourself and people in your community. That's how I talked to some people and they got on. I spoke to people about it and they got on. I didn't have to go on the internet to create a soapbox and talk about how great I'm doing XYZ. I did on my own time. And they spoke to other people about it. And they spoke to other people on their own time. Like, things happen naturally. People everything is about them. It's weird, man. You see how the temperature changed though with the increase in price activity, especially Ethereum Hex. My goodness. Yeah, it was slight pullback, but whatever. But what that thing did? Woo! Yeah. What happened? Yeah. What are we doing? Yeah. Right. But Danielle Moore, what's going on? He said, I want to get drunk and sing George Jones with. Y'all are funny, man. Still Fly was bumpy by Big Still Fly off with the guy Birdman and Manny Fresh. 2002. Yeah, man, I'm way behind. The elevator goes to the basement. Yeah, I'm so behind in this chat, man. Excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna ask Jeeves, Googles. Yeah, do your Googles. Godfather J6, what's going on? Good to see everybody. Crypto Gains Club. What's happening? Hope Fetty wasn't involved. Hey, Fetty Wap or fentanyl? Woo! Woo-hoo. Maybe he was. Maybe. You never know. You never know. Of people he knew. Patterson. You never know. Maybe. That's a good question. That's a good question. I mean, everybody trying to, but you don't give all your attention to people who just have a checkered past. You think, and that's the thing too, man. You know all that kind of money, and with that type of checkered past, them dudes had everything in the street involved with that. Street money, whatever kind of money from the street you could think of was involved with that, man. Because money likes to attract itself too, and it doesn't matter what type of background or origin it comes from, right? And money protects itself. So you understand, like these guys in the street, and then the way the brother, I'm sorry, man, dude looks like he is really, really moving all kinds of work, just what it is. And then especially if you're threatening when your brother's dead wrong, and so are you too. So are you, and you acting like you what you're doing is justified. Oh man. But anybody in no gangster or drug dealer could come out and say, "Oh, I got scammed too." Imagine, imagine, imagine that. Out of control, man. Oh, you already know. See, Crypto Games Club knows. As Lisa said, P-Town's looking like new. It's rough out there, man. I'm surprised, man. It's rough out there, man. It's not, man. And there's many other places that, all over the country, all over the world. We get it. But my goodness, like, we're taking advantage of people who live in these towns that are really trying to, like, really make a way out of themselves. There's a couple that even said that they're like in their 50s. With all that money they spent investing, I think they collectively spent maybe 100 to 150K and got scammed. They said they have to relive their lives again as if they were in their 20s, in their 30s, because it took them so long to amass what they did, that money, and to give it away. Like, I'm like, that is crazy. Like, talk about a setback. Right? And then you think, some of us, we think, oh man, you know what you could have did in crypto? Like, really do in crypto? Forget about that flip to Dow business. You know what you could have did with what we be talking about? It'll make them sick. It'll make them sick. And you got the 7th grade analysis paralysis, DJ Envy, talking about, it's just backwards. These old archaic ways of thinking. Crypto, we just try to strive. We keep pushing through the envelope, pushing through everything that we understand, like we beyond our limits to understand how these things can fit in our lives. To challenge everything that is legacy related, that kept us in a position of just constantly having to just go back and for a little bit more. Oh, let me get another allowance. It's your paycheck. Let me get another allowance. Let me get another allowance, because you never have enough. Getting taxed over and over and over again. Like, you just never have enough. You never could barely say, okay, I could just not bust my tail for the rest of my life. No, you just got to continuously do that until you get to that point. And crypto's providing opportunities to seek real, like, positive results and change. That's powerful. These guys, these ladies and gentlemen, spent all this money giving away to these people, man. Just like with these sacrifices. It's relative. Just like with these sacrifices. Told you they were coming out in October. Rocking you to sleep. Still. Rocking you to sleep. And I'm seeing other influencers trying to give them a break. And say, okay, but you're looking crazy talking about, like, listen, man. Until they produce, it's a wash. You know what I mean? Like, it's what it is. Like the other one said, don't hate the player, hate the game. Like, until they produce, is a wash. 15 million there, 50 million there, 65 million combined. To me, they're the same thing. Liquid Loans at Power City. What are y'all? What what y'all doing, man? Yeah, y'all looking so crazy out here, y'all. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't care about this got 1.7 billion. You go to blockchain, okay, whatever, 1.7 billion, yeah, but you're not Richard. No, you're not Richard R. You're not RH. None of y'all. Nobody is RH except RH. So y'all, a lot of y'all just mad because you couldn't do what he did, and you would like to, and are trying your hardest to do what he's done. And that's good. That inspiration. Make it work. Make it work. Don't hurt the people though. Don't hurt the people. Everything now is about a 7-day thing. 7 days. Well, within the next 7 days, like y'all move in tandem. Like you speak to each other in the you know what I'm saying, in the shadows. Why 7 days? Why everything was? It was more than one sacrifice project. Talk about October. Oh, first it was one person. What? Oh, October and all that. Ha ha he he. Cool. Where's the project? Then other people talk about, oh yeah, October. Then now it's 7 days, and more than one project is talking about 7 days. Like yo, playing with the people. Playing with the people. No, it's smoke until it's not. That's it. Not about negativity, about reality. What are you talking about? If you're here to help, people are eagerly waiting to be helped. You give them their coins, they're probably gonna dump on you or use their coins for whatever promise you said the coins were supposed to be used for. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Friend. It's nothing about friendly. It's about it's money, man. Nothing friendly about it. What? You people crazy, man. Like for real, for real. Big GZ said, because he's about to get tossed like a salad. Oh man, that's for sure. NV2, Envy right behind him. NV2, Envy right behind him, yo. NV2. It's sad. It's sad, and a lot of you see like the consumers, the investors, you know, all black and brown faces. All black and brown faces. It's not about discrimination. It's just about reality. This is what I say about it's the truth. It got nothing to do with being negative. It's the real. It's the truth. Some of y'all just it's not about it's this reality, y'all. You know, I'm not saying other nationalities and ethnicities and people who can't do the same, but in this case right here, it's just like you squashing people like roaches. Like you really like you hurting. Not only hurting the people, you're hurting their descendants after. You're hurting their children. You're hurting their legacy, man. Some people worked all their lives to amass a certain amount of money, and you just give it away like that, and not give it back, and just think it's okay. Taunting people on social media, being wrong and strong. Like they're taunting people on social media after he came out of jail. Caesar, like supposedly, like they were saying, like he's on social media and talking all kinds of shit to the people. You what? Wicked, man. Wicked. Wicked. And then, they just reminded, Caesar Pina and DJ Envy, they reminded me of, these sacrifice projects. You know what I'm saying? They are. They reminded me of these sacrifice projects and the people that keep talking about these sacrifice projects, bro. Like, y'all don't see how crazy you look? You don't even care. Because the world's not really fixed on them. Right? This is my channel, what? 1,200 subscribers, only 10 of y'all watching me. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody cares. They don't care. Even like when we talk about DeFi, you think 1 million people are really paying attention to our community at one time? No. It would be reflected in the analytics. Folks don't care. But they remind me of like these people that support these sacrifice projects. It remind me of what these scammers that are on the thumbnail that what we talk about do in a way. They remind me of that, yo. Especially because you haven't produced anything yet. These people haven't received any. Forget about an ROI. They haven't received nothing. No return. No return on their investment. Sacrifices. What was even more gut wrenching with this whole thing was that's why we just cut. We're a different caliber of participants. We had to have no expectations. Imagine these people giving 1.6 million, 50,000, half a million, 200,000 to Caesar Pena and talk about no expectation. That'd be crazy, man. That's off with your head. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. We had to deal with all those promises and then add a no expectation thing to the whole mix. Have no expectations. That's different, man. That's not normal. That's not regular. That's unique. It's very unique. These guys, man, they to me they remind me of, you know, what does he say? Real estate Rico. That's what yo. All these people that have collected sacrifice monies that haven't launched yet, has given seven. Yo, if you just launch, man, make the people feel something. I see Mentra produce a little something, something, but I don't know if they launch 100%, but they produce a little something, something. But like you just like, it's like lackluster, right? It's just the time passed already, like, but you got the bag. It's the crazy part about it. They got the bag, yo. People doing old clips, video clips. They got the bag. When are you gonna learn? When you gonna learn? Yeah, man. Like, yeah, somebody put out. Somebody put out. 'Cause I don't feel like naming this guy's name. Like, it's just. I don't think he's gonna make it, yo. I really don't think he's gonna make it. He put out like you know. Let me know if you were courageous enough to buy the dip. What? What? Like, let me know if you were courageous enough in so many words to buy the dip. Like, yo, dude. And this is a person who says he's been in crypto for years. Like, what you mean courageous enough to buy the dip? It was a painful thing to buy the dip. Like, now, if you've been in it long term and then you understand what's going on over here, we get it. Like, okay, it shouldn't be as painful compared to somebody who's who's brand new or no corner. That means dude is not going to see anything like substantial gains at all if he continues that way. And these are people in the community that y'all exalt, that just all they want to do is build their popularity and you know, fleece you of your attention, because you give them attention. They just want to just boost their channel ratings and grow their platforms and etc. They don't care about your success financially. They only care about their own success. That's the truth. A lot of guys you listen to, a lot of gals you listen to on this thing, they're only in it for themselves, because this is what it's all about too. Crypto's a solo sport. This is what it's about. It's like, but the thing is, like, at least, but folks pretend that it's something else. Folks pretend it's kumbaya, and it's, you know what I mean? It's not. Is the world really kumbaya? I always say that. Like, yo, stop with that. Because they show you who they are. After a while, when you listen to somebody talk over on the social media, on social media, they give themselves away, including me. I hope I've been somewhat like consistent in my message. I know I give myself away when I, you know, Because this is what we do. After a while, all this content, all these years of stuff, but to be to ask people, listen, I hope you were courageous enough to buy the dip. Like, oh son, come on, bro. Because you didn't buy the dip, then what are you doing? You see? Because people follow. They see, that's just the truth too. Folks listen to the influencers who they like, and if the influencers tell their audience about what they're doing, there just might be a chance that the audience or one member, let's say, might follow and do the same thing the influencer does, and the influencer gets wrecked. Guess what's going to happen to the person who did the same thing the influencer does? They get wrecked too. But then they're absolved because they're like, oh, do your own research. Never, not financial advice. Never put more money than you could afford to lose. It's that foolishness that occurs. It's that foolishness that occurs, man. And I hope people who did get hurt or harmed with this flip to Dow thing know that the blockchain is not all about some Caesar Pina and DJ Envy 7th grade analysis level thinking. Like, no, it's not. There's much more available in crypto. Things that are game changing, groundbreaking, that are happening here. Advancements like real live 24/7 activity that's taking place over here. Educate yourselves on what's really going on in this space, and specifically decentralized finance, not just crypto like y'all thinking about some Doge and Solana. Talk about decentralized finance. And in most cases in crypto, what you have to understand too, centralization is present. Even in the most decentralized anything you got going on, you could think of centralization on some level is present. But a no coiner may not necessarily understand what I'm talking about. But it's unfortunate, and we got to connect with the no coiners in that sense. So as far as find the video, find the platforms, find the stuff that could work, that could connect to, so they don't have to experience consistent, painful disappointment like that they can't recover from easily, man. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. It's crazy. Jay Book says some people fell asleep at the wheel. 100%. People can start selling their hex on the double. Yo, that E-hex one what was it? Didn't it double up? Triple up? It is something special this weekend. Crazy. And that's just a simple weekend. Just like that. This is why this thing could just run. Like, this can just go. This thing could just go at any point. Are you talking people, or you hope they were courageous enough to buy the dip? Courageous? It's not financial advice, but the sentiment should have been the opposite. But because this person is all about building their platform and channel and telling people to forget about this 99% down coin and go into Bitcoin and Ethereum. I mean, this is what this person said they told people to do. Like, and then you now saying you hope they were courageous enough to buy those. You see, folks get duped, and by people who've been here for a long time. Self-interest. It's all about the self-interest. And I don't mind that, because I'm invested in myself too, but I'm not trying to give information to mislead people. Been critical about RH too, very critical about what he's done. I don't believe anything is perfect. I just use what works the best, and that's it, and keep it moving. And a lot of people in this space that just have, in my opinion, that just betrayed, quote unquote, loosely, quote unquote, turned their backs on their views with RH and staking hex long term and all that type of stuff. They just, a lot of them, again, egotistical narcissists who just want all the attention for themselves and are pissed off that Richard just was completely successful at doing something they wish they could have done and are struggling to do it. There's certain things that we have to see for what it is. Like there's levels to everything in life. Like Richard has his peers. His peers are not people under like the community, for example, like really like as far as what he's created in the crypto scene. He has his own peers. But you got folks here who trying to like, rally leadership and leader and you trying to punch up, but really what you're doing is punching yourself and each other because you're not going anywhere. You're just copying what's already been done, but you're not doing it better. A lot of this is just stuff that folks have copied, like, or added new iterations to something that was already there. Richard added his new iteration to Bitcoin. He added his own iterations to that. But out of many that tried, that was very successful. And there'll be others too, but not to the amount that people think that they can do by building 1,000 different projects on Pulse Chain. They think everything is going to hit like Hex did. What are the chances of that? Like, you got to keep things simple. Like folks have to keep things simple, but it's not about that. It's about make money right away. Forget about tomorrow. Got to get paid, and them being better than Richard. That's all. That's all. Everybody think they're better than somebody else, but in this DeFi small space, people think they're better than Richard, and you hear by the way they speak about him, speaking bad about him. You can have your feelings, and I get it because I haven't been completely pleased with last year and how things turned out. Sure, but it's about attitude. It's about what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with the information? What are you gonna do now? You can't force people to change. You can only change you and how you respond and react to things. That's it. That's all that matters. Because these things that we use, this blockchain, the coins, the tokens, whatever you want to call it, they don't care about what we feel. They don't care about what we feel. And people messed around and used their feelings and exited the space. They missed gains these last 72 hours. That's how it goes. That's how this works. You could be pissed off all you want. Pissed off, upset, blah, blah, blah. You exit, whatever, you leave altogether. You missed 72 hours. You missed these gains that just took place. Multiple coins. Whatever you were doing or whatever you did, blah, 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 that made you feel good, bravo. Kudos to y'all. But if you were in, you allowed the time to work on your behalf, you would have been handsomely rewarded these last 72 hours. But you got to know what you're doing. It's just not hard. It's not that hard. People make it harder than what it is. Yeah, that's another truth too. When Furu's with, oh man, like that E-Hex, P-Hex thing, yo, time, to me, time is the only factor that's going to help reveal everything that we need to see. Like these people with the, oh no, do this, do that, do this, do that, leave Hex, dump all your E-Hex, and go to Pulse and all this. Like, yo, again, when my onboard came and told me, yo, what should they do about their 15-year E-Hex? I'm like, what do you mean what you should do? If you nuke that now, you're getting nothing. And you got to pay a hefty price. Penalties, gas fees, all that's on your head. What you mean? Just you leave it. Unless you want to pay, be negative upon a negative upon a negative, like it doesn't make sense. These people weren't thinking about folks like that. They weren't thinking about, and then they talk about onboard. They weren't thinking about, my onboard, for example. They weren't thinking about him. They were thinking about themselves. They were thinking about themselves. That's all they were doing. These groups of people move around in secret and do this and that. This is the plan we're going to do this and to do that. Why? Because this reason and that reason. They're not thinking about people. They're thinking about themselves. That's the nature of this peer to peer. That's what folks can never forget. Never forget. Flipping NJ, flipping DJ Envy, flip to Dow, peer to peer. Peer to peer. But then in this case with them, they just rugged so many people of millions of dollars and try to defend that and justify it when they're dead wrong. Dead wrong. And I'm looking at people like Liquid Loans keep pushing the goalposts, keep pushing the goalposts, keep pushing the goalposts. And people are doing their best to give them the benefit of the doubt. People are doing their best. I'm hearing certain OGs talking about, looking forward. They're now saying they're looking forward to Liquid Loans. Folks that I've never heard talk about some Liquid Loans. Saying they now, they got something to, like looking forward as far as like the community and things that could happen, ecosystem, growing. And you weren't saying that before. Now you're saying that? Did they ask you to say that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. But they push the envelope some more. So what does that do for the people 65 million later? And Power City, son. Like, it's not hard. It's not hard, man. It's not. I'm not saying it's not hard as far as like what they're doing is not hard. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying like it's not hard to really suspect. Like to really be like, oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? Yeah. Red flag antennas, bats, spidey senses, bat signal in the sky, Wu-Tang signal in the sky, everything. Like, wait a minute here. What's going on here? Yeah. Weird. But people rather be, whatever. The man told you 2 years ago. EOSA projects are awesome, but most of the time they suck. It's just what it is, man. It's just what it is, man. Thank you, Crypto Games Club. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. The DeLorean is for sale. Who's DeLorean? Who's DeLorean? Oh. Who's DeLorean? Maddie Olin? I think I heard that. Yeah, man. You already know. I know, Alan. Yeah, man. Like, weird. Like, yo, you're gonna be like, yo, hope you guys had the strength to buy the dip. Oh my goodness. Because he didn't. He didn't. What you talking about? He didn't. And this whole thing, like the whole thing, this whole time, bear market this, bear market that, bear market, blah, blah, blah. What people tell you a lot that they do during the bear market? Accumulate. You could tell some people are just not gonna make it, man. They're not. He said, I'm gonna be iced out by the end of the next. Yeah. That's what they do. That's what they do. They got a narrative. They got to push against the whole staking, and all staking is old. You're not getting anywhere with that. It's only 6 cents a day. All this talk. Yo, you saw what happened this last weekend. And so many people crawled back in their holes. So many people crawled back in their holes, defecating in each other's throats. Because it's like, yo, this is what could happen at any given point. You don't know when. The market could just take off. It could just take off unsuspecting. People just, the majority of people don't know. You could wake up one day and you're like, oh my goodness, that's how this thing happens. You'll be going through all this pain, all this, misery for a long time. Then all of a sudden, something happens to remind you why you even got in this space. Last weekend was nothing. It was great, of course, but it's nothing compared to what when the bull market is raging, where it's like daily, you seeing daily price increases, and then if it's not daily, you just see the steadiness. It never really goes down. It's just going up for months. That's something that I'm saying. I don't care what type of drugs you get or you on or whatever you into as far as getting, alter your consciousness and your mind. There's nothing more euphoric than watching your portfolio soar through the roof. Because you start to feel like it's never going to come down. It's amazing. It's amazing. But that's why you also got to have a plan. like ATX Crypto says, proper preparation prevents poor performance. I think that's how it is. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. The 5 Ps. You got to prepare for that. Because the FOMO, fear of missing out, is a strong element. It's a strong feeling. Very, very, very strong feeling. It could be debilitating. Like everything rational goes out the window if you immerse yourself in FOMO. 100%. It could hold grip. It could hold you captive. If you're not careful, you have to have a plan in what to do, even as far as like exiting, taking profits. Because it's crazy when you look on paper, your portfolio balloon to like great increase in price levels, but you can't do anything. You can't touch it. You can't take it out. You just see numbers change on the screen. And when you see it all the way up and then it goes all the way down, that does something to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have a plan and what you're going to do even to take some of that, in my opinion. If you live off of it, if you don't care about it and you got super, you're well off and able to take care of your everyday, then that's different. That's different. You can withstand the changes, the volatile changes. You're seeing 1,000x difference and then negative, the thing drops to negative 99%, but you're still up. How many X's? From all low, you go up 1,000x, and then from the 1,000, it drops 99%. You're still up, but people don't think about it like that. But if you came in at the top and you held all the way down to negative 99, it's hard. It's very hard, but you're also persistent, because if you have the long-term view, what's happening now with the negative 99 is not really affecting you because you're in it for the long term. People don't think long term anymore. Something happened with PulseChain that launched, and folks just went back into their old ways, old patterns, old ways of thinking, destructive habits, and destructive mindset. Back into trading, doing like goofy stuff, like Westcott says. Just all kinds of crazy things. Like wow, nobody talks about staking anymore. It's like you get vilified. Oh, that's a thing of the past. That's not, whatever. Get with the program. Need builders. None of the builders have been close to being as successful as RH. None of them yet. None of them. None of the builders in this community have been as successful as RH. Like I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't think of any builders like even nondescript, anonymous, folks, but know them to be builders, like, and they're in this community and trying to build for the sake of building. But if it's about glory, this guy plainly tells the world he wants glory. Yo, you got to be a certain special type of narcissist, and I'm not saying that to insult Richard, but he has to be a special type of narcissist to create a museum for himself, son. Like, that's yo. You know what I mean? Like, you really, and then, he said it in an interview last year. He said, because a lady was questioning him. A lady was questioning him. And he told the lady, yo, if I have a mental problem, I'm gonna allow my mental problem to help people get rich. And after I heard that, I was like, yo, salute to this cat, son. Yeah, exactly. You know what? You can have as many museums you want. Who gives a F? Who cares? You can uproot your people out of financial tyranny, hardship, and distress. Shout out to the No Fucks Given song, you know what I'm saying? Featuring The Disciple. No Fucks Given, featuring Disciple. Check out my Twitter, it's on there, you know what I'm saying? It's not, fire. Anyway, yo, yeah. So he said it too. If my mental problem helps people get rich, then that's what it's worth, and it's all worth it. I had to salute that, man. Congratulations. It was like, oh yeah, man. See, I'll give you a pass for the peacock twerk. For twerking in front of the peacock, you get a pass. For what you just said right there, you get a pass. You get a pass. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I didn't care about all that. It was just a little too extra. Like, it didn't, I care about material stuff like that, man. I'm a man of a certain age. But when he realized, he said, if my mental problem allows people to get rich, then it's all worth it. Oh my, yo. That's a selfless statement. Even though he's all about his glory, that's his mission. And then within his glory, he's helping a lot of people enrich their lives socially or whatever. And, and then financially too. Like, oh, yo, you can't be mad at that. Be a hypocrite if you're mad at that. And who else in the community has done anything remarkably comparable to what Richard Heart has done to date in the community right now? Who else has made anybody rich as much as he has? It's quiet. It's the bottom line. I'm not talking about all these other crypto communities, Cardano, Ethereum, not within this community. And so many people hate him, have all this animosity for the man, yo. Can't stand him. Talk about him in the shadows. Fat man, all kinds of stuff they call the man. Memes left and right, this and that, this. None of y'all have made the same amount of people rich in their lives to the level that he has. None of y'all have garnered any interest, any attention, any recognition, even close to what he has. And you can't even respect your position. Everybody plays a position. They can't even respect their own position and their own lane. Right. Black Levin in the building. The DeLorean is Maddie's. Yeah. I was about to say something, but I am going to hold off on that. Buffalo Heart. What's up, man? Yeah, man, good vibes, man, good vibes. But we got, good vibes. Good vibes, man. Good. Look, we won. Listen, man, it's getting closer and closer to the moment, to the next moment of truth, to the next set of truths that we're about to experience again. Again, we're close and close. Like this is like so, folks gotta, yo, get out of your own way. Yo, all this thing I'm telling, yo, somebody put in my comment the other day that something said something like, and I was like, yo, man, he said, yo, you've been teaching and preaching and been in the space for how many cycles, and you still not a millionaire? All you do is talk to yourself on a device. I was like, yo, you telling the truth, bro. I still blocked him though. No, it was all facts. It was all facts. It was all facts. You know, well, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Yo, the dude said, he said, you've been through how many cycles and you still not a millionaire? You're doing all this preaching and teaching, and all you're doing is talking to yourself. And I was like, yo, you got that. You got that. But how about this is the last video you're ever going to see? I don't, listen, man, I don't care. Like, I care, but I don't care. You know why I don't care? Because people who know me, and when I say know me, who've been following me for all these years, it's like, yo, man, I'm not trying to act like I'm better than anybody. You know what I mean? I'm really not trying to act like I'm better than anybody. That's not my thing, and I enjoy. It doesn't care. Like I don't see myself like, you know, amassing all this wealth and then becoming a dickhead. You know what I mean? Like I been through a lot to remind me to be grateful of everything I have, even not being a millionaire. Been through a lot, yo. Like, because you could be a millionaire and be completely miserable, and I don't want to live like that. Still want to enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You be a millionaire and you can't go outside. You got to pay all these people in your millionaire lifestyle because they're on your payroll, because your lifestyle just increased exponentially. Your expenses, your costs, right? Big old mansion, and you got to have staff to maintain your mansion, and you can't go outside because people will just run up on you every trip. So you got to have security, or live in a place like, become like super reclusive. Who's doing that? Who's doing that? Who's doing that? Or, you know, like folks know you got money, so they coming after you. That's crazy. No, I don't. I was just that. Yeah, man. I felt the way. I was like, yo, man, that's not the point. I know I'm not a millionaire, so who cares? What's the point? You heard what I'm saying? What I'm saying applies to everybody and me. I'm saying, like, applies to everybody and me. Yo, and it's true. It's true. When you've been around for years, you've seen people come from the bottom. They come from the bottom and they become successful. And then you're like, when is it gonna be my turn? But everything happens for a reason, you know what I'm saying? And you know, timing is everything too. It's all right. You learn, live and learn and do all that. Just don't get caught in don't flip to down. Don't do no flip. Yo, man. And this is the thing. See, in crypto space, nobody in crypto really even cares about flips or down. Like these big channels and crypto and this and that, they don't even care. They just all hip hop. They just put things in their own category. Oh no, this has nothing to do with me. This is the yeah. Let those people over there, the black and Hispanics, let them rummage through their own fugazi nonsense that they got going on over there. Ha 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 ha. No, well, they attach that to blockchain. They attach that to crypto. They attach that to intangible assets using real property to support the value of their intangible assets on a blockchain. What we talk about blockchain stuff. What we talking about the crypto coins that we're into. What we talk about smart contract development. All this. What are we talking about? Connected. Connections. People don't know. There's some people in this community. They talk about, oh, we need marketing, and they couldn't give you they have the foggiest of idea what type of marketing. Meanwhile, you got people here. You got a phenom, a marketing phenom. The dude just puts out music, and it's just boom, and he gets hated on. He just puts out music, video clips. Posting girl, you've been living in the posting world, and all I am. And when I go in the man, it was out of here. And that was the first joint. All these people hating on the Lord. Why you hating? And he's original, in his own sense, he's doing parodies of other songs that have been done, remakes, covers of other songs that have been done. But yo, man, it's just funny and it's fun and it's cool and it's a feel-good situation. Instead of rallying behind him, it's just like, oh, you clown. And people like, nah, man, because some people gonna rally behind him, and that's what it's gonna be. Because what you got going on? Volunteering, feeding homeless pigeons. What you got going on? Pretending like you taking pictures with yachts and ships and cruises and nobody give a fuck? That's your attempt to onboard? What's that? Nobody care? Come on, man. I don't care about that. You do it effortlessly. I took my ex and attacked me. Baby, I took my ex and attacked me. Stay with it. And everybody mad at the man. Why are you mad at him? Just came in, fun, young guy, free-spirited. Why are you mad at him? Sad, right? Sad. You're not laughing? I told my ex to attack me. Dude, that's just, you said it in one syllable. I told my ex to attack me. One syllable. How you fit 5 words in one syllable? That's what he did. What was he talking about? When plebs cry, maybe you're just like my mother. You ever satisfied? Come on, yo, this is the period. This is gonna go in the annals. I'm a man of a certain age. I don't care about the pause. This is gonna go in the annals of history in these moments right here, man. When you look back and you're like, yo, man, this is breath of fresh air. Who else was doing that? Did collabs or be like you connected with people? Yo, yeah, man. Fresh energy. Encourage change, encourage new thoughts, new ideas, new all of that. No one person gets it right every trip. You talk about marketing. You having the faintest idea. Yo, I'm not gonna be telling somebody about marketing if I got no clue. I have no clue. I got no clue. Oh, no, I don't know. Who has millions of views, did a video with millions of views. I did it, but nobody else has, and they thinking they could tell you about some marketing and onboarding, and then what? Going to a convention? Come on, bro. The man even said it too, because y'all be forgetting. And y'all still salty that Richard didn't support you the way you thought he should have when you spent half a ticket. That's a urban way of saying $500,000. I think it went up to 600,000 to wrap that NASCAR car. Richard was mad. He said, y'all wasted your money. You wasted your money. Should have did direct marketing versus brand marketing. Wrapping that car was brand marketing. And he spanked y'all. Gave you a verbal thrashing because it didn't work. On top of that, the car, we didn't win the race. It was such a disappointment. But everything was, bull market raging. People were rich. They're throwing hundreds of thousands. Look at 600,000. That's what the mania was about back then. It was euphoria. It was crazy, man. It was this meetup, that meetup, oh yeah, penthouse this, oh yeah, mansion there, oh ha ha, he, and music and all this and thousands of dollars and this tour and that and this and that and celebrate, everything was celebrate, yeah, all that, all this money, all this stuff. Dude came out with When Plebs Cry, maybe you're just like a mother, baby. And then y'all just hate. Sad. That's why I don't talk to people about community. Community. I don't know community. People are just unhappy. I'm saying, how are you gonna be unhappy with some When Plebs Cry? Why are you gonna be unhappy with that? Why are you gonna be unhappy? Ball in this bitch. Yeah. Ball in this bitch. We want to celebrate. Why is that not praised? Why is that energy not praised? Why is there no spirit of uplifting taking place? Enough. When this is what this guy's doing, and then you just, I don't be liking some of y'all, man. I don't be liking y'all. That energy is weak sauce to me, man. Crossing all kinds of boundaries, connecting all kinds of cultures and people from all demographic, and y'all hate on him because he don't look like you. What you doing? Why? He's not a Hex OG. Who cares? It's about evolution. It's about change. But y'all too self-absorbed and egotistical. Too proud. You stand in your own way. This thing is fun, man. This is fun. This stuff is fun, yo. Like, what are you talking about? Imagine living life in a fun way and you making money. Whoa. Think about that. Mind blown. You no longer have to be miserable. You no longer have to develop ailments from being so stressed out because you're chasing a dirty piece of dollar every day, or worried on how you're gonna make ends meet every day. You allowing some When Plebs Cry to play in the background while you laugh and sing around your people who you care about, or just on your lonesome, who cares? Because you're just that free and you're making money at the same time when you're in the right cryptos, and that's not celebrated. You know what I'm saying? This is a clown world. Like, y'all crazy, man. Y'all should have all came to this man and said, yo, could you make a song for my project, please? Could you make, sir, Westcott, could you please make a song for my project? I mean, please. Yeah, sure. But y'all too, you hate too much. It doesn't matter because there's another part that appreciates the good that he's doing. I'm one of them. Yeah. That's why it's attack me. That's why it's attack me. I don't care what you say. That's why it's attack me. That's why stay with it. Stay with it. You know the cyber don't play with it. Come on, man. funny as fuck. You can't take anything away from you. Don't know. You can't take anything away from that. What are you talking about? If you've been around these last 6 months, you know, when you hear you don't know, you know exactly who said it, you know exactly why, and you know exactly how you felt every time you heard it. That dude did it effortlessly. It's called marketing, not getting on a spaces or some kind of voice chat. tossing foolish ideas at one another. Old men tossing ideas. What cruise should we go on to speak to the cabal? I'm trying to see if I can get into the G7 or G20 World Summit conference and see if I could, Elon can no, Kiyosaki, we already did that, didn't work. Who else? The guy from Google, not Jack. The other guy, the main guy. No, the guy from Facebook, he's had problems. You saw what Libra did. Who else could I onboard that? This old way of thinking, move out the way. Move out the way. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. Let the young people go. Like, you think I'm gonna interfere, like when it's hip hop culture? You think I'm gonna disrespect the youth and their sturdy movement? I'll be an old geezer. I'm a old hater, because they're gonna run over me whether I like it or not. Because they are attuned to what's really happening right now, to the goings on of what's going on. Sturdy. You think I'm fit enough to do some sturdy? No, I'm not. They twirl, they do all kinds of jumping up and down and doing all this. I should be, but I'm not on my A game like I should be. I'm on my mental A game 100%. But like physically, I ain't gonna do no sturdy. I mess around in my knee game and all. It's the youth. Appreciate them. They're coming behind us. I'm not gonna give them false hope and then downplay. Yo, you want to do something with embrace it, man. Make you feel good in your old ass. Make you feel good. Make you smile. What you talking about? People crazy. Marketing, have no idea what's a market. It ain't about, man. How much talking can you do on the street? I put my you think I didn't try? And I suck at sales. I still tried. What do you about you heard of Bitcoin? Like, that's the first way that, like, come on, son. Leading all the way up to Hex. People would shoot me down. One guy told me, like, no, he's a Christian. He don't believe in the devil. When I said, Bitcoin, he said, yeah, but I'm a Christian. I don't believe in the devil. I left him alone. Standing on some podium and that's old way of thing. Nobody care about none of that, man. Nobody care about none of that. Bunch of, like, stop. Let the young people take control. Even Richard is in between. He was in between. Like, he's in between, facing the next stage of life and holding on to the youth, to the young. Because last year was his attempt at holding on to the youth, his young self, I should say, and having fun and making a parody of himself, and hopefully attracting the right eyes and from people by doing crazy stuff. That was his attempt. But now, like, that, just let the young people do that, man, because he understands. Everybody older than him, including me. We need to see. We're going to cross-reference, cross-evaluate, get involved with ventures that don't necessarily really participate in this ecosystem. And that's okay, because when we extend our ideas, and we exchange discourse, we'll be able to explain to them um, what our RH tokens are about in this chain, and nobody will ever care. Nobody, nobody. Who understands technology first? The best. Besides people who founded and created it, it's folks who are in the know. People who know, people, the young people, man. The young, the young, the young. That's who's coming behind. That's who it's always been that way, yo. We just mess things up for them, man, and give them the broken place to fix. You know? No, 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 no. I do not. I think that in the spirit of onboarding and recruiting people and attracting more eyes, I'm going to go to what I can do because my reach is very long. In my day, I used to watch a cartoon called Plastic Man, and he was able to reach. I mean, it was just amazing. Like the reach was so long, it would go like from where I was at any point to like the other side of the town, right? So um, I'm saying that so that you can capture my understand what I'm saying to you. So my reach, you see, it's like being a spider, except I only have two appendages per se, two appendages. Well, really, I have four limbs and my head. So uh listen, don't disrespect me, okay? I know. Listen here. Be quiet. Be quiet. Sit down. Don't disrespect me, okay? Because I know what I'm talking about. I have so much above you. I mean, just by the way I'm talking, you can tell by the inflection of my voice, the inflection of my voice, right? That when I bust off, right? When I bust off, right? I'm dropping loads upon loads, okay? So what you have to understand is I know exactly what I'm talking about because that's why I'm in the position of what I'm talking about. This is why I stand when I'm talking about it. This is why I know what is best for this community. I know what's best. So it's going back to my reach and my appendages, and I know the spider has 8 legs. You know, Charlotte's Web. So when you're connecting dots from one end of the spectrum to the other outlier, and you go into the next furthest point, okay? What I'm trying to do is be a peacemaker slash mediator slash world ambassador of sorts for this ecosystem because I mean, I have so much to do, and you guys don't. I could tell you have nothing to do because you're listening to me, you see? But it's okay because you're seeking knowledge that I possess. And the qualitative information that I gather and have collected over time. Because see, no, listen here. I know what I'm talking about. Don't tell me that I'm going in different tangents. Okay? Don't tell me, no, listen, you're not going to reduce me to your level. I will not be reduced to your level. Okay? I'm going to remain emotionally intelligent here. I'm going to remain emotionally intelligent in the spirit of like back to what I was saying, because I do not lose my train of thought. My train of thought is parallel to every stream of consciousness that you can derive from the 8 billion people that live here. That's what my stream of consciousness is parallel to. So I know that went above your head literally, But in the spirit of bringing everything back, because I told you I could streamline everything back to this point. When we're trying to market and reach other, who cares? Nobody. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, exactly. Y'all, I gotta go. Don't pay me no mind. Like I told you, don't pay me no mind. I just like to talk. I don't talk often, but when I do, it is what. And people crazy, man. People crazy. I don't care about your ships, your boats, your trips, your cruises, who you know. Doesn't matter because if all that was working, you don't think about this, folks. Like if all this stuff about people, they got connections in these big places and stuff. Why is that not reflected in the charts? Why? I just recruited Jay-Z. Yeah, I just onboarded Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? Ice Spice, Bad Bunny. I just recruited them. Why they not? Why is the chart not reflected? Why is never a reflection? When they get recruited, when everything prices are going through the roof and there's a raging bull market. That's when. And a lot of times when you're hearing the likes of Floyd Mayweather and all of them get into something, turns out to be a scam. Who's that football player? He was tied with that stuff last year. The New England Patriots. I stopped caring about sports too for crypto because crypto is where it's at, man. That's the real sport. Will nobody be caring? Who cares? They count, sure, yeah, they count as far as marketing, as far as a face. Oh, you giving, oh Jay, yo Jay, what's up, Wonder? Jay, you know what you know about a CD on a blockchain? yo, Bay, you know what Wonder said? He's talking about CD on a blockchain, Bay. Yo, Bay, it's not happening. It's not happening. It's not. It's quiet. It's quiet, man. I don't care about none of that, man. And then you got guys. This thing is deep. It's deep. It's levels to everything, right? Please always try to listen to what I'm not saying too, but I try to be as clear as possible because I don't try to double talk anybody. I don't like double talking because that's just unfair. Like it's just unfair to me. That's my opinion. But just read because there's some people. Pick up what I'm putting down, please, folks. There's some people in the community, right? This is what I've noticed. I've shared this with some good people I trust. There's some people in the community. Man, they pretend like flat out. They pretend like they all about the token you like, the token we like, and then they be getting on interviews, tap dancing. They be tap dancing, yo. What I mean by that, they get on interviews and another coin is presented to them, and then they tap dance. They do the moon walk. They do the electric slide, all that. They try to even get sturdy. Oh, how you gonna be presented to another coin? Presented a different coin other than what you like, what you talk about, which is hex. Always, y'all be talking about hex. Me, I talk about hex too, but I talk about hex, pulse chain, pulse hex, and sometimes the sprinkles of the other. When are these sacrifices coming out, y'all? Like y'all need to get to that. Shout out to Zip the Drip. Let's get to that. When are these y'all are playing with the people, man. And a lot of y'all not giving them any type of resistance, and it's messed up, but who cares? Anyway, so this guy was presented a coin, and he was like, oh yeah, yeah, you know, it's exciting to look at the chart of that coin. Yeah, I've been looking at the chart. It's so exciting. And while the guy's explaining the coin to the Hex OG, the OG is saying, yeah, looking at the chart is exciting. Riddle me this. Riddle me this. Have you ever looked at a chart for a coin, a chart on a chart, and you've been excited about the coin without holding the coin? Like, you look at a chart and you see it's doing so well. So well, like we're talking like 12,000x gains, right? And you talk about how excited you are, but you don't possess it. Has that ever happened to you? Because that's not logical to me. There's no way on God's green earth that I'll look at a chart, look at how well a coin is performing, and be excited. I'd probably experience some FOMO, like, oh my God, like I need that. Going back to what I was saying, I need to get into that. I need to get into yo, man, I want some of that. I want some of them gains. Like, yeah, you're not gonna be excited just on some buy itself. You're just looking at the chart, hands off. You're not looking at a way to get in. Oh, just hands off. Or you just happen to just be so excited for this coin by itself that is going all the way up. No, you wouldn't care. Oh, well, that's what you're presented with too. That's what we all are presented with. People who switch sides, who do all kinds of weird stuff. I just call it how I see it. I could say names, but who cares? It's not about names. It's about whatever. But people who, you know, like some people understand what I'm talking about. Y'all got to really like see things for what they are. I'm not going to get on a stream with, you know, Westcott, Wales, Disciple, ATX, different people, and they talk about a coin outside of what we talk about and pretend like I'm so excited about the coin, but I don't own it. That make no sense to me, man. Or tell y'all, yo, you seen this coin? Yo, the Lashinanen chart? Yo, the chart is, it's excellent. Lashinanen is like going some places, man. You saw the $1,000,000x gains? You saw the $1,000,000, just for me to be excited about Lashinanen and just that's it. Hold it down, just hold down the excitement and not have ownership or have any tokens. No, get out of here. Miss me with that, man. But folks, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. I took too much of your time already, man. 2 joints, 2 hours, man. I'm gonna talk to y'all later, man. Be well.